I'm in front of the camera. I gotta do good. I gotta do good. How we doing? You doing good? So, this is how I made light speed. So the idea originated while I was like in math class or something, and I was in school, and I was like bored. So I was just like drawing, like doodling and stuff, and I was like, I have an idea for a video that would be cool. Yeah. So this is like a picture of the original storyboard in my like homework binder. And kind of from that point, I knew I needed a spaceship, and I didn't know how to do that, so I looked around. While I was researching, I found this thing called kit bashing, and it's kind of like when you put Legos together from different sets. So basically, you download a bunch of spaceship looking parts, and a bunch of people have them for like free download. So all these parts are 3D models that you can put in Blender, which is the software that I used. I'll show a picture right here of the spaceship and its early stages. Each different color represents a different part that I pulled from those kits. After a lot of like trial and error, I eventually ended up with this. So this model took me a few weeks, and eventually I had to add some materials. So here's a few different versions of that. And then I wanted to test how it would look in space, so I added a whole space background and these light beams that you see on the back that you don't even end up seeing in the video. So once I had the spaceship done, now I had to put myself in the spaceship. That was the hard part. So after we got the costume together, we decided to shoot with the green screen behind me, and we just recorded a bunch of shots that we thought we could use. So what I didn't realize when we were filming was that the green screen was kind of dark at the bottom, so that would make it difficult to cut myself out from the background. So because I couldn't really use the green screen, I had to rotoscope myself out, which was new for me. So I guess it did take longer because of that, but it was also just like, it was terrible. It was so bad. Like I can't. It took so long. And if you don't know what rotoscoping is, it's basically you're cutting yourself out from the background more manually. Luckily, After Effects software I was using is able to use like AI to cut yourself out. But the AI was like not working at all. I had to like each frame select certain parts of the video, and I was averaging a shot maybe every 2 days. This shot right here probably took me 8 hours to do, which like it shouldn't have, but I didn't know what I was doing. And also the hair, the colors of the green screen was leaking in on the hair, and I couldn't get it right. There would be like a green fringe around him. So what I ended up doing was I just maxed the bloom on the render to hide it. Once I had proof of concept that I could get myself into a spaceship, then I started filming the actual other part of the music video. We didn't honestly have much of a plan going into it. We just set up my garage with a smoke machine, some lights. We shot on an old VHS camera and a modern camera. From that, we just had a bunch of footage that we could work with, and that was all we really needed. Pretty much after that, it was just editing and putting it all together. If you haven't seen the video yet, you should definitely check it out. Also, I released another music video called Avenue. You should check that out as well. I could also break down that if you found this interesting. So let me know.